Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the shop. Here's your RV10 update. It's Saturday, getting towards the end of March 2021 for a reference. And I drilled the holes for I would call it the roll bar brace. I guess this is considered the roll bar in the fiberglass cabin cover. My little tip for today is you're supposed to try to get these holes nice and square to the surfaces. You always want that in anything you drill, so that the head of the bolt and the nut are clamping down flat against the surface that they're trying to clamp together. So you can see here I've got two of them in there clamping it down, and I've left the drill bit in there to demonstrate how I try to do this. I had the wife come out and eyeball this for me because I can't hold the drill and do the drilling and eyeball in both directions. So I had her walk around to the front to try to get my left and right lateral square, and then she walked around after I had that. I tried to hold the drill without moving it, and then have her walk around to the other side and eyeball it from a little bit further away. Since I'm holding the drill, you're real close. I drilled from the inside, not the outside like you're seeing it here. This is just kind of to show you how to help line it up. So I had that long 12-inch or 16-inch drill bit. That's a number 12, and you're drilling through from the inside. So you're gonna pre-drill the 4 holes in that flat plate there of the brace, and then so you're holding the drill on the inside here, drilling outward. Theoretically, I think those two surfaces, the inner and outer surface, should be parallel. I wouldn't trust that completely, but you pretty much have to go with that. And then you're trying to get them nice and square because this is so thick. This is probably about 2 inches thick here. You have a little latitude. After you drill the inner skin, you'll break through into the cavity, which is just some sort of a soft filler in there. You can feel it when you drill it. So you can drill the first hole and stop there, the first part of it, through the first skin, and then stop and check your alignment again, both directions, to make sure that you're still square before you drill on through, because that's the part you're trying to make sure that the 2 holes are all parallel and lined up like you see the drill bit there and the square. So use a square, use a second person if you can. I suppose if you had a mirror on the wall way off on that side and everything was lined up right, you could do it that way too. But just trying to get that as straight as possible. Otherwise, the head of the bolts are going to be screwed up. That's not the right bolt. I believe this is going to be a countersink bolt going through there. And there's also spacers that go in there to keep from crushing that fiberglass. But that's the tip for the day. You can see I've got the front skin on there to help locate that. And I've got the cabin cover still on. I've got all the holes drilled in the sides here and along the back. And I'm about to the point where I'll take this back off, and then I'll match drill the rivet strips that go on the inside over there along the fiberglass, and that's just to help keep it from the rivets from pulling through the fiberglass. Either you'll use, I think this is all pop rivets, but when I do fiberglass, I'll use either a soft rivet, but I really like to use Pro Seal or something, some goo like that, like Pro Seal, and a rivet strip, an aluminum strip, to help distribute the weight and keep the rivet from pulling through the fiberglass. If you use a standard rivet, it usually ends up cracking the fiberglass, which isn't really doing you much good. So that's where I'm at, and we'll see you next time.